optimize, and expand in any
the area we all talked about, everybody. Remember, everybody. everybody, when you guys go into a trade, you must have a stop loss. Think about this. If you're able to lose, $100 is your like maximum loss. All right. So if you get into a $500 trade, put in that 20% stop loss. That's $100. Does that make sense? As long as you stay up below 556.50, you're still in business, right? Isn't this the area we all talked about, everybody?
Yeah.
Yep. But I need you to have a tight stop, right? Because SPY is having one of the worst days it's ever had, right? At 1.3%. So I'm looking for a rebound at some point on SPY, right? It usually does not want to stay down 1.5% for a whole day, right? But we'll see. But make sure you have in a stop. Don't sweat it out. That's what your stop's for. Don't move your stop. Allow it to work. Okay, let it do its thing. But I'm telling all of you right now, this is the no-fly zone. Can everybody see this area? This is all in the middle, isn't it? Yes? Can everybody?
Yes.
So we want to pop here or a drop here. Don't trade in the middle. Here goes SPY here, getting real heavy. See what it's going to do here, though. But I'm telling you, don't be playing with SPY. Don't be diddling in the middle right here. You better be cool. Don't do anything in this level. Wait for a pop or a drop. There's just no sense in trading in this dead zone. Because what is the rule of consolidation, which we are doing now, right? The longer it consolidates, the more it's going to do what?
End up dropping.
Pop or drop. And the thing is, it's going to happen so fast because right now what it's doing is it's building up pressure, right? All of this is building up pressure. Eventually, it's just going to either knife drop or it's just going to skyrocket, right? One or the other is going to take over and everybody's going to be like, yay, this is it. And they're all going to jump in. And then and if you're on the wrong side of those tracks, you won't like it. Yeah, no, it's better to just be patient. Wait this out. You see right where it touched again, this exact 556, it touched again, right? It still hasn't made up its mind. It's still sitting here. Apple continuing to bleed out. Apple 2-minute EWO, gang. You guys are great. SPY getting ready to make new low a day. Now it wants to bleed. Now it's heavy. Remember, everybody, on this move, as long as it didn't break above 556.50, we knew we were staying down. This was its channel, and we knew as soon as it broke, we'd get a nice pullback, which we did, right? Now we're in a new channel to the downside, and as long as it stays below 556, you guys are golden to the downside, right? You see how this works? So this is a new channel now. There it goes. Leave it alone, let it work. You guys see what I meant though, right? Because if you were buying in anything in here, you'd be like up, down, up, oh, down, oh, I'm green, I'm not, oh, I made money, I'm not, oh. Yeah, just wait, right? This was the move or this was the move. It's pretty simplistic in that area, right? We'll be buying in the middle and then panicking every time it goes up and down and let it go, man. Wait for a good area. Boom, this was the good area. Knew exactly what to do. You made your money. Bada boom, bada bing.
Welcome, everybody, to American Dream Trading's The Aftermarket live chat and watch party. I am Dawn, your host, aka J&J Video Reacts, and this is a stream that's been created for you traders to just come and hang out after the market. Because the market can be stressful, it's just cool to have a place to come out and hang out and decompress and talk to like-minded individuals, other people who know how to trade, other people who trade in your group, right? And that's what Chad Christian has created with American Dream Trading. Last Friday, we celebrated 3 years of Coach being live on social media. And let me tell you, it was absolutely amazing. He gave away so many memberships. You should have been there. Saturday, I went live with a couple of other mods. It was me and Chris and let's see who was up here. Maria came up for a little bit, and a couple people came up. James L was here, so it was pretty cool. we had a good time. We had Richard was up here. So shout out to all you guys that came up Saturday, and shout out to everybody that purchased a brand new Diamond Lifetime membership. You guys are absolutely amazing. Shout out to those of you that purchased a crypto membership as well, because I know they were giving them away. And anybody who was lucky enough to get the one-on-one with Coach or Mark McSee or David, shout out to you, right? So welcome to the stream. We're just going to kind of chill tonight and go over some mindset stuff. After all, this is Mindset Master Monday, where we like to focus on mindset, and 99.9.99999% of trading is mental. So it helps when you have your mindset right. It helps when you know what you're going to do in a trade, when you plan your trade out ahead of time, and staying calm and not getting swayed by your emotions, and letting your training take over and show you what to do in a trade. We are trying to get Coach to 20,000 subscribers. My green screen is acting a little funky tonight, I think. No. Weird. Why is it doing that? Huh. I got to play with that a little bit. Let's see. It is. Oh, I see what's going on. It's twisted. Technical difficulties, folks. Give me 1 second. Let's see if I can get this to cooperate here. All right, well, doesn't look like it wants to cooperate a mundo. That's weird. Normally it doesn't do that. Huh. Anywho, we'll get it worked out. Let me go ahead and... Okay, so right now, we're trying to get close to 20,000 subscribers. We are sitting at 15,817. So we are almost at that 16K. We are almost at that 16K. So just keep hitting that subscribe. Keep sharing the content out so that we can go ahead and get Coach to that 20K. All right. So I wanted to talk about mindset for Mindset Master Monday tonight. I wanted to talk about basically keeping calm, like in a trade, right? Because when you learn how to get your mindset straight, right? One of the things that you can do to do that is two things: position size, going in a lot smaller than what you are trying to make money with, right? Because first of all, you shouldn't be focused on money, you should be focused on the process. And number two is your P&L. It helps when you don't look at your profit and loss, right? If you don't look at your P&L, that helps with mindset so much because it keeps your head in the game. You're focused on the trade. If you're constantly looking for reasons to look at your P&L, like, am I losing money? Am I making money? You will not focus on the trade, right? You will not focus on the trade, and you won't succeed, right? So you got to make sure that you're focusing on the trade that's in front of you. Trades move really fast, right? And if you're not on top of it, looking at everything that the candles are doing, looking at the L2, watching your levels, then you're going to miss something. And unfortunately, we've had too many horror stories in here where people have it just split second and gone. Trade's gone away from you, you know, and now you're in a losing trade, and then you're taking on hopium and greed, hoping that it'll turn back around, being greedy, hoping that you're still going to make money in the trade when you should just be ripping the Band-Aid off. But the bottom line is you got to pay attention to this stuff right off the top. Got to pay attention. Got to make sure that you're on top of your game. And one of the ways to do that is not by focusing on your P&L, right? So that is a huge step for mindset. What's up, everybody? Darn Cricket, what's up, dude? Leonard Jones, what is happening? Hugo Barcelos, what's going on? Pebbles, what's up? All green today. Good for you, Pebbles. Way to go, bud. Mark McSee, hey, babe. Hopefully you're feeling better. Pappy D, what's going on? Pappy D, I say. Christina, what's up? Callie's there. What's happening? Jay Dog, what's going on, Jay? Jeffrey, what's going on? All right, James L. I don't know where James is. Normally James is up here, but he's not in the chat, or maybe he's pissed off at me. I don't know. But yeah, man. Anybody know where James is? Was he in the because you know I don't hang out in the Zoom. I'm not really supposed to be doing that anymore. I'm supposed to be editing, which I've been doing. It's a lot of work editing. Let me tell you, I've been having a ball doing it though. Shout out to the media team. Shout out to Juan, Bruno, Arlo, Miranda, and of course, Coach leading the way. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know why my green screen is doing that today. That is weird. Let's see. Let's put a different backup on there. Like, I think if it's closer, it doesn't do that. That's weird. It doesn't normally show up like that. That's very, very strange. That is weird. I tell you what, I'm going to take the camera off. Until I get that straight. Marlena.
Hi, Miss Dawn. How you doing?
Hey, honey. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good.
That's good.
Just joining you with the master mindset.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can get a couple more people up here, share their experiences today. How'd you do today?
I did pretty good. I did more note taking and just kind of like looking into my paper account and resetting everything so that tomorrow, you know, I'll be fresh and ready.
Cool.
Yeah. Today was a busy day for me.
Well, and you know, it helps to be prepared. So
yeah,
you definitely want to make sure that you're up on your game and being ahead of the game. Yep, it's still doing it.
Yeah.
That's weird. My camera is not cooperating with the green screen today.
I know. I hate that. The mechanical issues. I was having some issues with my microphone on my desktop. So got to figure out that.
Yeah, I'm like, normally it sits right behind me. Let's see. Oh, that makes sense. I had it turned the wrong way.
Oh, yeah. That's happened to me, too.
Oh, live TV. You gotta love it. All right. I'm wrestling with it back here. I think So that was really fun on Friday, the anniversary.
Oh yes, it was a nice time. I
Yeah, that was
enjoyed
really
it.
cool.
Yeah. They what's his name? Chris from Crypto
There we
got
go.
on and talked, and it was just nice to see everybody collaborating.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
hopefully nobody missed out on those great deals. Those were some
I
great sales.
know. I mean, and then we came on Saturday and did it again. You know what I mean? We
I
gave away.
saw. I got in and I got to see Richard. I got to
Yep,
see who was it? Maria. She talked about her story. That was amazing.
it was Callie.
Yeah.
Callie was up here, and
Callie.
yeah, Coach gave Callie a nice hookup, so that was good to see because she's been a member a long time
Oh
and
yeah.
always supporting and doing the IPOs for us and stuff, and just being a all around supportive member. Period. She's got an
Mhm.
amazing heart. She's been through health struggles
Oh,
and
yeah.
all kinds of personal struggles, but still manages to show up for the group. You know what I mean? No matter what she's going through, she's always showing up for the group. So I love her. And
Yeah. She's such a sweetie. She's such a
yeah,
sweetie. Yeah.
yeah, she is.
I'm glad she got a little something something. That was she's
Yeah,
so that's so wonderful. See, that just shows you how much coach is. That's where his heart is, right there.
yeah,
Yep.
absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
He believes in everybody succeeding, and I see it. I feel it when he talks in the morning. It's wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is such a motivator. I always say he could be a motivational speaker if he wanted to be. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Uh, I mean, he is really, really inspirational, and he's real. I think that's what people gravitate towards about him the most. Is he is absolutely real. He came from a lot of the same struggles that a lot of us did, and made it out, made it through, and he's teaching us how to do the same thing he did.
Yep.
You
And
know?
and it has to be with everybody being disciplined, listening
Yes.
rules, doing all the things that you need to do to be successful. And he pretty much walks you through it. You know, once you sign up as a member, you can't miss out on that. Hey, Callie.
We just talked you up.
Hi, sweet. Nice
What's
seeing
going on, honey?
you.
Yeah, she's always supporting, always around. Good to see you, honey. Good to see you. Hopefully you had a good weekend. Awesome. That is a good thing. I had a, pretty relaxing weekend. After we did the thing on Saturday, I just basically got to work doing some edits and just kind of chilled out. It was weird because we had a weird cold front that came through Ocean City, and it was just kind of like a little on the chilly side, so we didn't get a chance to do any beach time. So I basically put that time into editing. But today it was humid. You know, we didn't go today obviously, but it was humid, right? Um, but you know, the unit I'm in is cool, so I was happy about that.
Yeah, this weather's been so unpredictable. It's like,
Yeah, it's weird. It's
well,
weird. It's
I,
like, wait a minute, it's not time for fall yet. What's going on?
I know it's so crazy.
Back up, fall back, fall.
Yeah, exactly. We're not ready for you yet. Not yet.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
But this weekend it was okay. I actually had to work, so but for the most part I was able to get some things done. It was productive. So, yeah.
that's good. That's always good. So, did you hear what I was talking about at the top of the show as far as mindset, not looking at your P&L? Have you heard that yet?
Yes, I have heard of that. That's actually a good thing to do is not look at it because it is a distraction. I
It
found
is.
when I was trading,
Hmm.
just on the little, the little bit I was trading on a while back, I've noticed that the P&L was very distracting. I kept looking and bouncing. It was bouncing around. I was like, no, this is not a good look. I need to take that down and
Yeah,
focus
Mark.
on the trade.
Shout out to Mark. Mark's down there. He's the main one that always is saying don't look at your P&L because he stopped looking at it over a year ago. You
Oh,
know, maybe even 2 years now.
smart.
And yeah, he doesn't look at the P&L because with the P&L, it takes your mind, and I've learned not to look at it because it takes your mind off the trade. You
Mm-hmm.
cannot focus on what the trade's doing if you're looking at your P&L. Plus, that evokes emotion. You're going to get scared if you're making too much money. You're going to get scared if you're losing money. So, I was watching some of Mark's replays this weekend too. And some of the things that I heard him say was, and this is something the coach has been teaching us for the past couple of years, is, if you're watching your P&L, well, when the candles make a move, how are you going to know? How are you going to know how to react? You should be reacting to the candles, not your P&L,
Mm-hmm.
right? And when you get in and the stock is moving in your direction, you already automatically know you're in the money, right? If
Mm-hmm.
you got into the downside and say you're waiting for the break and hold of the 9, right, and it's going down and it's still under the 9, there's really no need to look at your P&L. The candles, the chart is telling you that you're green,
Right.
right? And based on how long you're in that trade and how far it's going, you're significantly green,
Mm-hmm.
right? It also tells you when to get out. You got to watch for reversals. And if you're focused on your P&L, looking back and forth or looking over at your P&L, how are you going to know when it is truly reversing or just a pullback?
Right. You
So
got
you
this out big time. Yeah.
gotta watch for all of that. All of that matters, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, if you're watching for like say breakouts and things like that, say you got a stock that's going to the downside and you're coming up to a bounce zone. Well, you are really going to want to be paying attention right there, because if it bounces, then you got to be ready to get into a call. But if it happens to break and hold and go through and continue to the downside, either way, you're going to want to be prepared for that. You don't want to just depend on luck, right? But luck means preparation meeting opportunity, as Palm always says, right? So if you're prepared and you see the opportunity for what it is, you can take advantage of it. If you're focused on your P&L, your mindset is not right. You're not there. You're not in the trade. You're focusing on your P&L, which also means you're focusing on money, on profits, not the process. See what
Right.
I mean? So when you're focused on the process, you're focused on the trade. When you're focused on profits, you're focused on your P&L. It's hand in hand, you
Yep.
know? So
Exactly.
it's gotta learn how to get disciplined about not looking at the P&L and about waiting for proper setups. And if you're watching and looking for proper setups and waiting for them and not diddling in the middle, then you're gonna do fine. You know what I mean?
Exactly. And as a matter of fact, deleting the P&L is actually a good idea. Just go ahead and just when
That's
you're
what Mark does. He
yeah,
just takes it off the screen like completely.
yep. That's you don't
There
need
is
it.
no hiding. He just takes the whole widget off.
Yep. And I had mine right there set right to the right side in the upper right hand corner, just looking at it like, oh, and no, not a good idea.
Nope, got to get it off of there. Got to
Yeah,
get it off of there.
got to be disciplined to just follow the rules, and then that way that will be your guide and not the P&L at all.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yep, got to be disciplined. There's like a 25 rules of day trade. I know coach has his rules, but there's another little, you know, it's like a pamphlet that you can read, and it just tells you a set of discipline that you can do. Like the market pays you to be disciplined. Always lower your trades, which you've already talked about. Always lower your trade size. Don't go up in size thinking, because if you can't trade on a little bit, what makes you think you're going to trade on a large amount? You're going to lose everything, you know?
That is one of Coach's golden rules, right?
Mhm.
Position size. Always trade small position size, because that's what's going to allow you to be able to, you size up once you know what you're doing,
Oh, yeah.
right? And if you want to learn, If you want to really get into the process, you don't want to be losing a ton of money while you're doing it. So you should be paper trading first and foremost, right? And if you just, once you decide to step away from paper trading, keep it with shares, and keep it very small position size, $1 to $5 stocks, you know, and learn how stocks move, because a chart is a chart is a chart. If you learn how to read a chart with the smaller stocks using a small position size so that you can sit in them and let them work, that's what's going to teach you to do when you get the bigger money.
Exactly.
Got to perfect it with the pennies before you can perfect it with the dollars.
Right. You have to earn the right to trade to a bigger spot.
Right.
You can't just go off. Yep. Exactly. Yep. You'll lose it all. Like you guys
yes.
Face ripped off.
That is not fun.
No.
That is not fun.
No.
I'll tell you right now.
And and you know what I noticed when I was sitting in those trades, I was like, oh, it's gonna get more. You can't sit in a trade. You just take your money, don't be greedy, and get what you get, and then go from there. Get out, you know?
Get in, get green, and get out.
Yep. And I'm just on some really low penny stocks, and I realized that it was going down. I wasn't making any more. I said, I should have just got out. I was good. But
we all do it. We have all done it. And it's just a matter of practicing the mental mechanics. That's what I like paper trading for. Now that I've been doing more of it, I like paper trading for the mental mechanics, because I've had time to build up mental mechanics now. So now I'm tweaking those. You know what I mean? So I like both strategies. I like the 2-minute EWN. I like scalping. But, when you're in a trade, you need to decide before you get in the trade what you're going to do, what strategy you're going to use on that trade, and stick with it. Stick with the one strategy and just be ready to go. And you cannot be looking at your P&L. You also can't go into it with any type of hopium, especially on the onset, And the cool thing is, the set of rules the coach has for us says, don't go in the first half hour. Well, that's one of the most volatile times of the day. So if you just wait until after shift change, which is after 10 o'clock, then it settles down a little bit, and it kind of gives you a direction. No matter what stock you go with, it tends to give you a direction. Usually, not all the time. And if there's a news catalyst, all technical analysis goes out the window. But usually if you wait for the stock to settle down and pick a direction, you'll be able to make a better decision on how and when to get into it, and you'll be profitable.
Exactly. And I like the other strategy is where you map out your chart, right before the market. You map out your chart, you look at the previous day high, and you kind of look at how the stock is going. Is there any other things that I should be looking at when I get ready to map out everything on the trade? You know how you map out your chart, or what direction you're going to take on that? Should I go even further back versus, other than the previous day high? Should I go 10 days prior to?
Boomer, what's up?
Hey, Mr. Dave.
That is Mark, isn't it? It's Mark.
Yeah. You go back as far as needed to get the information you need to fill in the gaps in your chart.
Yep.
Okay. Thank you, Mark.
Scrolling back.
So if you see you see it hit a plateau, right? And you go back and you don't see a double top immediately within the pre-market high or pre-market previous day high, then go back to the day before.
Okay.
Find that level, or find a level where it looks like it's going to potentially reverse.
Okay.
You got to keep going, because if what you're looking at, and say you're looking at, let's just say Apple, and you've gotten in, right? And it's going to the upside. Well, Don't just let it go up blindly and not check in. Look to the left. If you haven't already charted out, which you should have already done beforehand, you would already have this mapped out. But if for some reason you don't have it mapped out, look to the left and see where is an area this could potentially reverse. Look for that mountaintop. The very first one you come to is going to be that double top that you need to be aware of.
Okay. Okay.
And if you don't see it, keep going till you see it.
Don't trade anything unless you have it charted out. It's simpler that way.
Yep.
That way you're not
Going
freaking out
already
when you come to a big gap in your chart.
Yep.
Okay. Thank you, Mark.
Got to do the homework. Be successful.
That's right.
Absolutely. Absolutely. How you feeling? You all right? You hear me?
What? Oh, are you talking to me?
I asked Mark how he was feeling. He didn't answer. Mark, you all right?
I wonder if it's internet connection.
It might be.
No, I swiped up and lost your screen. I found it. I'm sitting out on the deck on my cell phone.
Oh, cool.
How am I feeling? With my fingers, usually.
I knew it. I knew it. I set myself up for that. Damn it.
Yeah, that cold, that summer flu is something. It was going around over here too. That's why I was like, oh, I get a little sniffly. My nose has been bothering me too, but not as nearly as bad as what you guys probably experienced.
I haven't been sick in over 8 years.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
Moringa.
Yep.
It's bizarre. Okay. 8 years and counting.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, Mark was taking Moringa for a little bit. You still taking it?
Me, I haven't started. I take a bunch of zinc. Well, I don't take a bunch of it. I take just the recommended dose, and then I take just my multi-supplements and stuff. But I do heavily into it's called it's like cod liver oil.
Mm-hmm.
That helps with the cold and the keeping my skin tight and everything else.
Skin tight.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you took it way back. I just went back to my childhood. I just straight went back to my childhood in the 70s. Oh my God. That was a good song. Oh man. I think we lost Mark. But yeah, it's so funny. I was glad that he came up because that was the first thing that was getting ready to come out of my mouth. Go back as far as you need to find those levels.
Okay.
A good way to do it, and this is what David talks about, Coach talks about, Mark, myself, it's been very popular. Doug, go to the 4-hour chart.
Okay.
When you start your charting, the 4-hour is a good place to start because it kind of encompasses what's been happening over the past couple of days with the stock, not just what's immediate, right? So you may see a couple of things that are happening in recent times, like pre-market high, previous day. But if you go to 4-hour, that will kind of tell you overall what those levels may not be telling you.
Okay.
Right? And then you just break it down from there. Go start with the 4-hour, then you'll go to like maybe the 1 hour, then the 15-minute, then like the 2-minute.
Okay. I just just play with it. Just to see.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a good way to kind of get your levels and then hone in as you go to lower time frames, hone in on the stuff that's even closer to the time frame that you're trading in. But if you go to like a 4-hour, that gives you a little bit of a broader outlook of what's happening with the stock overall. Is it in an overall, like right there, the day you're in, it very well may be going down. But if you pull out and look at a 4-hour, it could be inside of an overall uptrend. Mm-hmm. So, which means at some point you're probably going to want to look for it to bounce if it's really going to the upside. You're just having a weird day where it's going down. So you want to start looking for your double bottoms when you see that. It's like at some point, this is probably going to reverse and head back into the direction of the forest instead of the trees here. So let me start looking for some double bottoms and see where this thing could possibly reverse and start headed back the other way. And that's when you go looking at, like, you know, the lower time frames and things like that.
Okay. Okay. I see that. Whenever. Yeah. That's actually 4 hours is good. That gives you how
Gives you a broader overlook of it. What's
Mhm.
up, Trouble?
Hey, I know you're talking to
Hey, girl,
me, right?
hey.
Hey, girl, hey,
Hey, girl,
hey,
hey. What up?
hey. What's going on? What's
Nothing.
up? What up?
Nothing.
I
Tell me
miss
you
you,
didn't give
Dawn. I
any
miss
of
you
it
not.
back today,
I
Christina.
did not give anything back today.
All
Hell
right, atta
no.
girl.
That's
Ding, ding,
right.
ding, ding.
Ding,
Yeah,
ding,
I did good
ding.
today. I'm gonna do good tomorrow. I'm gonna do good the next day. I'm gonna do good every
That's
day.
right. It's
I'm
all
gonna be.
mindset. This is Mindset Master Monday. That's right, girl.
That's right. I'm the greatest trader in the world now. I replaced Mark. Now that he's moved on up, so it's my turn.
You always were the greatest trader.
Oh, thanks, Mark.
How much did you do
Aw.
today? How much did you do?
800.
Woo!
Nice.
Good
Way to
Yeah.
job.
go.
Yeah.
Would you play futures?
Spy. No, just spy.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right.
I saw it going and I was waiting a minute. I got in right at the open, actually, I gotta say. For two contracts, and then it kept going. So I bought two more, and then I bought two more, and it just kept going. So I waited, and then I shed when it pulled back one time. I shed three, and then I kept the other ones in, and I set them back, and I kept moving them up. And then finally, I was down to one runner, and I left it until it got stopped out. And yeah, I was up over 1,000, and I should have just cashed out then because then it pulled back. But that's all right. I made 800. I'm good.
No, you did the right thing. You did the right thing
Yeah,
because you didn't know if it was going to continue or what was going on. So once it
yeah, I
pulled
wasn't
back, you
sure.
got what you
Yeah,
needed to get.
yeah. I
Yeah.
have to
You
stop being
didn't let it
greedy. I
keep
have to
going
be.
against you.
Yeah, I gotta be. Okay with what I get from that. I have to not be greedy anymore. And, I mean, you
Yeah.
can't sneeze at 70%. That's damn good. So I'm
Dude,
happy.
that's excellent. And here's the thing, you got to expect to lose a little bit when you're in the
Right.
trade and it's going in one
Yeah.
direction because at some point it's going to start pulling back unless you
Right.
jump out early.
Right.
You're going to expect to leave a little bit of that on the table. You can't get all the money. You did
Right. And if I
fantastic.
had stayed in, I could have lost more or, I wasn't going to gain much more. I was
Absolutely.
pretty much at the top.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but yeah, so I walked away with that. I didn't give any more back and I went on with my day and had to get some things done and here I am. I wanted to come in and say hello. Hello.
Yeah, you
Would
sound
you
a lot
say that
calmer.
was an account changing day today, Christina?
Sure was. I wish my account was bigger. I'd
Well,
change that. That would have been great.
well,
It was.
all I
Yes,
want to
Mark.
point
It was
out
I
was
know it was all you, Mark.
who the
I know.
host,
Count
who
changing
the host
day.
was again.
I
There
know.
you go.
Yep, it was you. I know.
Proof's
Thank
in
you,
the pudding.
Mark.
You're
Thanks,
welcome.
Mark. You're so awesome. Thanks, Mark. Dawn, I
He
miss you
truly
there.
is.
I know you're doing videos and all that, but damn it, I miss you in there.
I'll come say hi.
Thanks. Oh, yeah, I hate you not being
I
there.
stopped in. I popped in to say hi to Mark the other day, but he was off doing something for the church as usual. Mark, are you a deacon or something? You gotta be.
He's like the church lady. He's the church guy.
He's like
Just,
the church.
I don't know, head board member. Plus, I live a mile from the church, which is 10 times closer than everybody else does. So, hey, Mark, can you run over? Hey, Mark, can you run over? Hey, Mark, can you run? Yeah, sure.
That's awesome.
They obviously don't know how much you're worth now, huh? Right?
Neither
You know,
does anybody else.
worth the
Believe
Right.
heart.
it that way.
Yep,
Yeah.
and we don't even need to
Mm-mm.
need to go there.
Yep. Mark, you're priceless. That's what you're worth.
That's
Priceless.
right. You're
That's right.
priceless. That's
That's
exactly what
right.
I meant. That's exactly what I
Yep.
meant. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, clean it up.
And hey, I just gotta
Yep.
say, no camera because every time I put it on, I have all this static. I tried to get in Friday, and I have all this like I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I can't hear anything. So I'm no camera, but we're gonna say that it's because I'm gonna be so rich I don't want to show my face. So no more. That's what's happening. I
Already
don't need to show
pre
it no more.
pre
Yep,
pre not she's getting prepared.
I'm prepping up. Yeah, that's right. Mm-hmm. Yep.
I did some replays on Mark, you're gonna trip out. And I have no intention on playing it, but I was curious to see how it runs because you guys are always talking about. But MNQ, and I made over $200,000.
I did that the other day. I made, what did I make the other day? No, I made $15,000 in 10 minutes with MNQ, but it was, paper
Yeah.
trading. But I had a big account in my paper trading. It wasn't realistic, but that's okay. It was fun.
My thing is now, if it shows any chop whatsoever, if it goes
Oh,
sideways in any way, shape, or form, I don't get in it at all. And
yeah,
if I am
yeah,
in it and it starts doing that, I get out. Period.
yeah. She's a
Period. And
crazy, crazy, angry bitch. She goes flies, and those wicks will kill you in that one.
yeah, there's no
Yeah.
way in hell I'd ever use real money with that. Not until I'm at a level where I can pretty much do it in my sleep. And even then, you know what I mean? But
I have, but just like a candle. Like I'll candle trade with that one, and that's it.
mhm.
Yeah, yeah,
See, I don't
yeah.
like
It's too
candle
scary.
trading. So that's not for me. You know what I
A
mean?
lot of clicking, a lot of
I
clicking.
I I need 3, 4, 5 minimum candle. I like longer runs. So I'm one that has to wait longer because those don't happen
Yeah.
as much.
Yeah, but
So I've
when you go on
established.
the 30-second, and you watch your a candle, it goes so fast, and usually it does reverse the. Like it's just fun.
See, I
You know.
know, I get it, but see, that's if you're like a super scalper. I'm not. I can scalp, but I'm not a super scalper. I'm a sit in the trader.
Super sitter.
So I'm more of a 2 minute. I'm not a 2 minute EWOer either, but I do
Right.
like to sit in a longer scalp.
Right.
So
Yeah.
it's like I wait for that setup, I wait for that cascade, and I'm a bear,
Mhm.
so I kind of like it to go down. I will get paid going up if it's just continuously going up and it broke the 9 and it's staying above it. But when it starts cascading, that is my favorite trade in the world. I love to just see the 9
Yeah.
go and then
I'm
separate
usually a
out.
slow, I'm usually the
I'm
slow
in it.
scalp. I like that, the slow scalp. But yeah, once in a while, if I just want to pop, just do something quick, I'll do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I'm just replaying and paper, right? Replaying and paper and replaying and paper. I'm not doing any real money because I'm, making sure that my finances are straight before I put real money back into it.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, I
But
know
the
what you mean.
practice is there. That's what the practice is for. You know what I mean? Because when
Right.
you finally sit down and do it, you need to be sure. So I've
Yeah.
figured out where I was going wrong. And I've been very, very successful paper trading and just doing the replays and playing it out, not having seen what they did before. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
yeah,
What
I
was
was
it?
like,
What were you
damn.
doing? Staying in too long? Because that's when I'm going wrong. It's staying too
Yeah,
long.
I would get in when it was choppy and
Mm-hmm.
try to make a trade out of something that it wasn't happening yet.
Yeah.
I would get in a little bit too early. And then even once I got in and got green, I would hold on maybe a little bit too long and let the
Mm-hmm.
trade
Yep.
almost to the detriment. But I don't really do that anymore. My main thing that I had to correct at this point was getting in too soon and getting in chop. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I
Waiting
do.
for that stair step
Patience.
up or
That's
stair step
patience.
down.
Patience is a very difficult thing to control when you're an impatient person. I know that.
Oh
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
So that's what I've been working on.
Good
So
for you. Good for
yeah.
you. And your editing.
Pebbles.
We like your editing.
Yeah,
You're doing good, but we miss you in there. I know.
I'll be back in there.
All right.
I'll be back in there. I pop in and every now and then and be like, hey, what's going on?
Yeah.
Yep. Pebbles, what's happening, brother?
Well, it was a green day today.
I saw that down in the chat. Congratulations.
Friday, I tried playing 3 stocks at the same time, and that was a disaster. I mean, my, and even 2 stocks is a disaster. I mean, that was green, but I tell you, I
Just
was,
trying to do what I used to do. Oh, it is scary, isn't it?
yeah,
God. I used to do it all
Yeah,
the time.
it's
It's not good.
one at a time.
Yeah.
one at a time. One at a
Yeah.
time. You got to do one at a time. I've done that before though. And yeah, it never really ends well. You always end up having to cut one anyway. So I remember doing SPY and Meta a couple different times, and it's like, if you don't watch both of them, you're going to end up losing money on both of them. So if you're in the profit on one, go ahead and get your profit and then focus on the other one. You know what I mean?
with the screens, you can have, you can have multiple charts on. I mean, you can watch them all, but it's
Well,
not a
that's the
good
same
idea
thing
if
that we
you're
talked
learning
about with
how
the
to do this.
P&L. You can't watch your P&L at the trade at the same time. So it's like it's the same thing with multiple trades,
Yeah.
Got to focus. Put all your focus into what you're doing with that one trade so you can make the most money out of it, out of the opportunity.
This is true.
Yeah. It's a lot easier when you step back from it to see what you were doing wrong. And I just, it's going to be real cool getting back into it because I'm a lot more calmer now. And editing has been a huge help because I've been editing a lot of stuff that I'm watching what Coach is talking about. And I'm putting in circles and arrows and things and pointing to what he's talking about and looking at. And while I'm doing that, I'm learning. So it's been phenomenal doing that. You know what I mean? That has helped so much.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I missed Saturday. I don't know why, but I did. But
Well,
I
you're probably
know.
a busy guy, how a hot date, something,
I wish.
I get it.
But
I get it. Man about town.
yeah, there's always something going on for sure. But
How's your health been doing? Good?
well, I'm going in for surgery on the 13th, and my left shoulder should be good after that. And
Cool.
it is what it is.
Yep. Well, you're still here, so that's always a good thing.
I'll never leave, probably, unless I check out.
Yeah, right? Yeah, don't leave.
Yeah, I'm still. I'm adding on to my my little pile, and so if I go, say I go up $5,000, just playing with you continue to play small, or are you?
What you saying? You've
I,
compounded and now you're at 5,000?
yeah.
I mean, it's all in whatever you're willing to risk. You know what I'm saying? It's
I
all
mean,
about risk
you knock
management.
up, you put your risk factor up, or you just play the same.
Well, yeah, because it's like you can put 5,000 in a trade, but only be risking 500.
Yeah.
So it's all about risk management. That the overall, you don't really probably, if that's all you have in your account and you've grown it to that. Me personally, I would take half of that out and go put it over
Yeah,
in my.
right now I do not play with half. I mean, I only play with half.
Yeah.
I divide that by 3 and
Yeah.
play whatever that is. So I don't.
But yeah, there's
stuck.
nothing wrong with still playing small when you have the larger account. That keeps you limber.
Yeah.
If you don't feel comfortable sizing up, don't size up until you feel comfortable doing that.
Oh, okay.
Look at David. David still takes his time sizing up.
Yeah. Trying to follow David,
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, don't move it up until you feel comfortable. And then if you think you can, try it once or twice. And if you get itchy and scratchy, come on back.
Yeah.
All
right.
But good day. Good day. I'm glad you were green. How many days consistently have you been green now?
Last check, it was 24 out of 30. Now I'm 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 32. 32
Consecutive green days?
No, not consecutive. The last 3 days I've been consecutive, and then I usually go about 5-6 days and then have a bad one in there.
Okay, well that's still a damn good ratio.
Well, I'm up 3, but I haven't had any doubles in the red.
Nice.
Yeah,
that's good. Well, Coach's rule: 2 days, take a month off.
Right.
So that's good.
I haven't had to do that yet.
That is good, Pebbles. That's a good ratio.
I did start over though because I had a few, and I took that month off, and so I'm starting over again on the 90-day challenge.
Nothing wrong with that.
No.
Nothing wrong with that. Honing in the skills.
Yeah.
Yep. Shout out to F2, one of our Aftermarket alumni. He is really killing it out there. He's hitting the 6 figures or 5 figure, hitting the 5 figures. I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it. You know, he has come a long way, and we are extremely proud of him over here. So,
well, I'm doing 4 figures now.
You're doing 4 figures?
Of course, there's a dot between them.
Hey, look, as long as you're green, man. As long as you're green.
Yeah.
Faux show. But yeah, I'm proud of you guys. Keep kicking ass and taking names, man.
And by that way, that was a very good Friday we had last Friday.
It was good. The anniversary?
The anniversary, yeah.
Yeah, it was amazing. You know, Coach has been putting this out for 3 years now, and we have really got a good community of people. It's a huge family. And I'm so glad and proud to be a part of it.
Oh, you do a wonderful job here.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Pebbles. I appreciate that. Thank
Even
you.
Sparky thinks so.
Sparky is my baby. Let me hear Sparky.
Come here, Sparky. There are you.
I want to hear Sparky. There he is. Hey, Spark. That's a Sparkster.
Never trapped in the house yet.
Well, good. But if he does, I don't know. I wouldn't hang on to him. Something's going on there. But I'm going to go ahead and wind it down, gang.
All right.
Anybody got anything else they want to add before we go to Coach's Rules for the evening?
Nope. Thank you.
Thank you for being
Thanks,
here,
Dawn.
sister. I appreciate you. Baby girl, love your face. I
Love
miss
your
you too.
I miss you bad. Get in there. Come on.
All right.
You can just come in and say, hey, girl, hey, I'll be happy. That's all.
Okay. I will do that. I will do that.
All right.
Thank you so much, Don. I appreciate all you do.
Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you all for supporting and coming up. Callie, don't you say a word. I just appreciate you being here. Mark's always showing love. You know what I mean? That's the thing I love about him. Nothing changes him. He is still the same Mark McSee. He will always be the same Mark McSee and always be dear to my heart. So thank you for checking in, Mark. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and end with Coach's Rules. Everybody down there in the chat, thank you for being here and putting all your comments in. Don't forget to share the video, smash that like button, and don't forget to subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And go to AmericanDreamTrading.com to get signed up. Let's see, where are we at here? Yep. Coach's Rules, where are you?
Have a good night, everyone. Love your faces.
Love your face, Christina. You have a good night, too.
Thank you. Good night. See ya.
See ya.
See ya.
There it is. There it is. I'm going to try to get that song loaded in here so I can play that video, but I put it in the stock lounge if you guys ever get a chance to look at it. Guys, shout out to Ken Mayfield. He wrote an awesome song that we played Friday, and I ended up making a music video to it. So when you get a chance, go check it out. It'll be in the promotional videos lounge as well. So have a great night, gang. Peace and blessings.
You guys remember all the rules. You must follow all of them. Not some. You don't get to sprinkle in your own and leave mine out. You must follow all the rules. Always have a stop loss in each and every trade. If you're a new trader, make sure you are simulate trading only using a paper account. I don't want anybody losing their money while you are in training. Make sure you guys are using small position sizes. This will allow you to let those runners run and stop out the losers. Again, stops on every trade, regardless of shares, options, futures, or crypto. Make sure you guys are journaling every single day. It's one of the most important pieces of what we do on top of the risk management, so that you can help assess what you are doing and make the changes that you need to do. Don't trade in the first 30 minutes or the last hour of the day if you're a new trader. And if you are an experienced trader, please be careful the first 3 minutes or the last 8 minutes of the trading day.